Well, hi there. Today I'm going to do a day into evening look, something that if you were going on vacation, currently it's spring break, so that's kind of what got me in the mindset. But if you were going on vacation, you know how in the morning you have infinite amount of time to get ready and then you have to go out like for dinner or to a party or whatever in the evening, and maybe you've already had a few and you need to do something just kind of quick to bump your look up. That's what we're gonna do today. So something kind of fun and bright to wear during the day. Not really like an office type look. Well, depending on your office. Mine, it would work just fine. But something kind of fun and bright, and then a little bit more intense, and it'll still be a pretty fun evening look. So stay tuned if you wanna see how I create these looks. I'm so excited. I just got my Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer in my shades, so that's what I'm going to be using to apply. So I'm going to try using let's give the buffing brush a go with this. I'm thinking stippling might be better, but we're about to find out, aren't we? My skin was just like eating that up, so I've decided just to mix it with a little bit of MAC Strobe Cream, which is this one here, which is a luminizer. It's not especially shimmery, I find, when I put it in with the foundation, but it'll give a nice little moisture kick and kind of help that foundation sit on my skin a little better. This is a pretty simple eye look for the day. I'm just going to take MAC Teddy, which is a nice soft kohl, and take that all over my lid, focusing it especially at my lash line. And then using my finger, I'm just going to blend that edge out a little bit so that it's just kind of covering the mobile lid of my eye, but not necessarily coming up into the contour of my eye. Next I'm going to take, this is a little Stila Gold Loose Pigment. I just like that it's kind of light and bright, and I think it layers on top of eyeliners really well, so that's why I'm using it. And I'm just going to use a Stila number 16 brush, any kind of short stiff brush to really pack the color. And then I'm only loading up one side of that brush because I don't want all of the pigment to fall off onto my skin. And then I'm just going to press that all the way across the lid. Take a fluffy sort of blending brush. I'll use this one. This is just a Stila number 6. Just to kind of softly blend out that edge. I'm then just going to take a little bit of, let's see, we'll do Naked One Palette Naked, this kind of light matte color. Just through the contour, just to kind of give a little bit of definition and shape to the eye. Alright, that's all I'm going to do on top for now. I'm going to move on to the lower eyeliner, which is kind of the fun part for this look. And I'm going to be using a smudgy purple kohl pencil. This is the Pixi Endless Silk in Black Tulip, which is this really deep purple. And I'm going to take that just underneath the eye, larger at the outside corner, and really kind of work it into those lower lashes. So really messy underneath. Looks tragic right now, I know. A little synthetic pencil brush I have, and just kind of really work that into those lower lashes and soften it overall. Gonna kind of flick it out almost as if it's gonna create a little wing on the bottom, just to lengthen my eye a little bit. So it looks kind of harsh and like intense right now, but I'm going to take my Stars and Rockets MAC eyeshadow, which is this very reflective purpley pink, and a pencil brush. and I'm gonna go over top of it with that, and it will kind of lighten it. Okay, and now because I feel like it's quite heavy on the bottom, after I do my liner on the bottom, I like to go in with just a little bit of dark shadow and an angled brush on the top, just to give my lashes a little bit of definition. So I'm just going to take a little synthetic angled brush, and this is MAC Espresso. Any dark brown works for me. Sometimes I use my NARS Cordura. And I'm just going to tap that into the lashes all the way across, focusing it at the outside corner, and I'm going to bring it up and out a little bit at that outside corner to kind of meet up with that purple. My brush I put the contour on with, couldn't decide which one I was going to use, and just soften that edge. So this is the Maybelline Falsies in Black Drama, and on the bottom as well. Alright, while I'm waiting for the mascara, I got all over my eyelids to dry so I can flake it away. I'm going to do my brows. So as usual, I'm just going to take the extra foundation that might have gotten there out of them with a sponge. And then for the sake of ease and convenience, I'm just going to use my espresso that I used as an eyeliner and that same angled brush. I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown concealer or corrector in bisque and Real Techniques domed shadow brush and get rid of those under eye nasties. And also this will just help me kind of like shape and clean up that purple. Before I powder, I'm just going to take a little bit of my Stila Convertible Colour in Peony right on the apples of the cheeks. I'm going to set it all in with my Jemma BioMineral Perfecting Powder in 2 medium. So I'm going to start under the eyes. To set my concealer. And then considering I'm wanting this makeup to stay on all through the day and into the night, I am going to set all over with a big brush as well. So that brush I just used was the Real Techniques setting brush. This is the multitask brush. I think I'm forgetting to say what brushes, aren't I? Maybe not. I'll find out when I edit. Right. And now let's pop on a little bit of bronzer. And this is a very light bronzer and it's very shimmery. I am going to go with MAC's Trace Gold. Ooh, it's coming off so peach there. I'm very, very fair, so this is a really good bronzer for fair skinned people because it is so light. And I'm going to take this kind of through the back of the cheekbones and then all of my highlighted areas. I'm not contouring with bronzer right now. I'm going to leave that for the evening. And then I'm using my Hakuhodo brush. So right through the back of the cheek and sweeping a little bit kind of across the nose and then on the jaw. All the areas the sun would hit. A little bit through the forehead. I've already got a little bit of my Burt's Bees. This is a replenishing lip balm with pomegranate oil. I'm going to put a bit more of that on. Just so I've got a bit of moisture when I move into the next step, because I'm taking this Revlon Spellbound lipstick and it goes on very strong and it kind of stains the lips, which I like. But for this day look, I want it to be just kind of like flushed and bright. So if there's a little bit of moisture on the lips, then the lipstick won't grab onto the skin quite as much. So I'm just going to take it right from the bullet and kind of press it onto the lip. And then use my finger to rub it in. And I could go over it with a gloss right now, but I think that'd just be a bit too much. So I'm just gonna put another coat of my lip balm on over top of that. So this is the daytime look. It might be a little bit much for some people for during the day, but I think that if you're on holiday, you're on vacation, there's a chance maybe your picture's being taken or who knows what. You want to be ready to look cute. So here's day, and now I'm going to show you how to take it into night. I like to start with the eyes. So I'm going to very simply take this is a little NYX Felt Liner pen in brown, and I'm going to give myself a nice winged liner with that. So I'm making it quite thick and round in the center, and then gets thinner towards the inside corner. And then at the outside, I'm just going to follow from the lower lash line out and draw back towards the middle of my eye. Teddy on the waterline, top and bottom. This is the same eyeliner we used to go underneath that eyeshadow on top for the day look. That's it for the eyes, aside from the lashes. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of contour on. So I'm taking my Too Faced, oh god, this smells so good, Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzing Powder right under the cheekbone. And into the temple and hairline. Really sort of melding it in with that Trace Gold bronzer that was on before. I'm going to do a sort of fun, deep ombre lip. I mean, a liquid eyeliner, lashes, and a lip is all you really need ever to take your day look into an evening look. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use a lip liner that is just a Modern Basics lip liner in Pleading Plum, but this is very similar to MAC's Currant, and I'm going to line the entire outside of my lip with that. And I'm going to fill in the corners a little bit. Then I'm going to go back in with that lipstick I used for the day look, and I'm just going to put it on a lot stronger now. Just in the center, and then I'll use my lip brush to blend. Now I'll just reestablish with my lip liner again and kind of blend that over the lipstick and then the lipstick again. And you don't have to be so precise on yourself. You could just put on a little gloss and go at this point. But I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Alright, now I'm just going to take a tiny little bit of my Juicy Tube in Ultralight Kirsch to kind of blend the textures together. So the lashes I'm going to use are Red Cherries, and I'm going to try the number 1. Hooray! I think I found a false lash that I like. I'm gonna have to remember these ones. This is my interpretation of kind of a fun day to evening transition makeup. As I said, this isn't like gonna suit every situation. That's why I thought it might be fun for going on holidays if you're looking to kind of do a quick sort of bump up into an evening look. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Come back again for something new. Thanks. Bye-bye.